Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Djurgården facing Molde.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And they kick off here. Fofana. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Schüller. Eriksson with it. Really good challenge. Promising attack this. Can he play it in? Not a great pass. It's with Fofana. It is a decent looking attack here. Magnus Eriksson. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. He can't hold on to it. Danger averted for now. That's how to rob them of possession. Magnus Eriksson. Nicely timed tackle. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Now this could be productive. Schüller. Well read to win possession back. Tremendous ball played through. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can they exploit the space out wide? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, he keeps going. Interception to snuff out the danger. Now, what can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, very effective play in possession. Can he finish here? Must take the lead here. Can they cover up? And he clears it out of harm's way.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
And winning it back. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. He continues his run. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Rasmus Schüller. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Hussein. Good movement. But the danger averted for now. Schüller. Rasmus Schüller. A fine use of the ball. Oh, good vision. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Eccentric goalkeeping. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Not just the tackle that was needed. Hussein. Well, he has the measure of his man. Are they going to forge ahead? Nicely saved. Short corner it is. Veering in field here. He takes aim, and using his body to good effect.
Well, as you can see from the stats, there's been little between the two teams. It's been really tight, really cagey. Let's just hope it opens up, and one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
Yes, a very accurate assessment. Can they open things up here? Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
Now, what's the keeper playing at? And the cross not quite accurate enough. And he read it well, intercepting it. And cutting inside. Wonderful chance! And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Chances on. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Oh, he's really opened them up here. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. It is a decent looking attack here, but they dealt with the threat posed. And a throw-in forthcoming. And space to cross it. Well, not quite the cross he was hoping for. Could be a chance to break here. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Hussein. Well, spot on with that challenge. Oh, he's given us away. Getting forward. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he plugged away in that first half, making run after run without too much success. But eventually he got his reward, and what an important goal it was.
And the game begins. Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. Yes, a very accurate assessment. Can they... And cutting inside. Wonderful chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Chances on. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Oh, he's really opened them up here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And the short option preferred. Has the strength to hang on to it. Good technique displayed. Can he finish? And the keeper caught there. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not really the ideal clearance. Couldn't grab hold of it. And a time for calm on the ball. Rasmus Schüller. Oh, far from the ideal pass. So a throw in here. Johansson. Rasmus Schüller. He's given it straight to the opposition. And the emphasis is on creativity. Schüller. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And play halted, free kick given. Magnus Eriksson. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, opting for the short corner. Anderson. Strong but fair tackle.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
And time for the change now. "30 minutes to go then. Now what can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Fofana. Chance. It's still alive. On a time for composure on the ball. Not a bad pass it was. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. Hussein. Well, that's one for them to pursue. A smart stop here. So a personnel change then. And over comes the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Can he do it to take the lead? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. They've regained possession. Promising attack this. Marcus Danielsson. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Hussein. Well, he could really get at the opposition. A real opening now. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Did well to win the ball back. Rasmus Schüller. Real chance. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. And time for the change now. Fofana. And a fine tackle. And blocked for now. Could be a chance to break here. Martin Lines. Still passing it around with authority. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Showing a real will to win the ball. Asoro. And offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
It's with Fofana. Really good interception. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Must take the lead here. Splendid defending. Applying vigorous pressure. This might be ideal for the counter. Will they profit from this situation? Well, great read there to intercept. Rasmus Schüller. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Being egged on by the crowd. Could be! Oh, that's a fine save.
Well, what a big moment that could prove to be. The keeper's just kept them in it. What a save.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. Able to skip past his man. Must be! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. But he must get rid of the ball. That's very effective, good high pressing. Martin Lines. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, he's the match winner, and deservedly so. He was outstanding today. He's great to watch when he's in this sort of form.
And cutting inside. Wonderful chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Good technique displayed. Can he finish? And the keeper got there. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper.
And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in this.
Well, that's one for them to pursue. A smart stop here. So a personnel change then. Able to skip past his man. Must be. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance.